had to. But Kamani, if you want to go ahead.
Oh my gosh. Hi guys. Wow, that was weird. That was a big preface. And I'm a little freaked out, but I'm only gonna have your time for like 10 minutes. So I'm excited. Thanks for inviting me. Again, my name is Kanmani Duraikkannan. I'm a junior at Odyssey Charter School, and I'm the youth conference coordinator at YES, which is the Delaware Youth Environmental Summit. And that's what I came to talk about. So, what is YES? YES is a summit essentially for youth by youth, and it's a statewide conference. And last year we had our first one, and we had around 260 kids come. So it was really cool, and it was in one big building. And it sounds like a nightmare now because of COVID, but it was really fun, back then. But I really loved it when I attended last year because I had no part in actually making it happen. But when I went and just seeing kids talk about what they're passionate about and seeing all these people listening, including adults, it was just really empowering and inspiring to see. And especially like last year with the Black Lives Matter movement and the election season, and seeing how young people are repeatedly called young and stupid, but they keep fighting anyways. And they make sure people listen to them. So I'm really thankful to YES for giving me and so many others that opportunity. So I would highly recommend it. And yeah, that was my little preface to it. Um, but this year we're doing a virtual conference. So instead of one day, it's going to be 4 days, and it's going to be from February 22nd to February 25th. So that's Monday to Thursday, and there's an alternating schedule. So on Mondays and Wednesdays, it's going to start at 3, and on Tuesdays and Thursdays, it's going to start at 4:15. And other than the opening and closing session, which Jack is a part of, Senator Chris Coons is going to be there. Lieutenant Governor Bethany Hallong is going to be there. So we just have everyone from Delaware there. Um, but other than that, there's just going to be time slots for workshops, and there's going to be multiple to pick from for each time slot. I got a little flustered there, but for each time slot. And there's 14 different workshops in total. So there's a lot to choose from. And my personal favorite that I'm really excited for is actually the youth advocacy workshop, which is going to be with Matt Meyer and Stephanie Hansen. She was just here. So that's exciting. And there's also going to be one on how to tell your story and craft a narrative, which I think we can all agree is really important after seeing, again, the past year has just been eye-opening. And there's going to be one on slam poetry, which I'm excited to see how it goes because all I know about slam poetry is snapping. Um, but I'm excited. And there's going to be other workshops on pollution, carbon dividends, COVID. There's going to be people from National Geographic. There's going to be one on factory farming, and one on urban gardening. And there's one from this professor who serves on the committee of chairpersons of the World Council for Renewable Energy. So that's pretty cool. But basically, that's just everyone we have. And I'll put the link in the chat right now just to register as I go through. And you can also look at all the people. So just give me 1 second. So yeah, if you go
And
on
I'll
there.
be sure to send that out to our guys too in our group chats. Sorry to cut you off.
Oh, it's okay. So that's there. And also, if you sign up, you're eligible to enter a raffle for a $50 gift card because other than the environment, we also specialize in bribing over at YES. And also for each workshop that you attend, there's going to be a raffle. So just a lot of opportunity for free stuff if that really toots your horn. And that's possible because of our sponsors. And I stalked your Instagram and I saw that you guys posted about the Sierra Club this morning. They're one of our sponsors. Extinction Rebellion is one of our sponsors. So is Green Building United, the University of Delaware College of Ocean, Earth, and Environment, and the Delaware Solid Waste Authority, and there's a lot of others. And if you're interested in learning how to work with them, there's going to be a opportunity other than the workshops for people to just go around in like the virtual setting and learn more about these people and how to get involved. So that's exciting. And then that's just exactly what it's going to be. But if you want to get involved for next year, there's this is just like a behind the scenes, I guess. But there's essentially 6 committees at YES, which is the conference coordinator, the keynote speaker committee, the logistics committee, the workshops committee, the student recruitment committee, and the social media committee. And they're all pretty self-explanatory, but I'm going to explain them anyways. So social media is, again, just generating awareness, getting traction for these sort of things with places where young people are. So only social media. Student recruitment is more school-oriented. Workshops is more time intensive because it takes up one of the big parts of the conference, and you're going to have to work one-on-one with people, but it also gives you the opportunity to work with really cool people and learn a lot more about people that you look at as, like, I guess, like idol figures, and you just get to work one with them. So that's really cool. And then logistics is just making everything logistically comes together. Who would have thought? Keynote speaker is just getting speakers for opening and closing, and then conference coordinator is the smallest committee, which I'm a part of, and there's always either 1 or 2 people involved in there. And basically you just lead everything. And even if you haven't had experience before with anything like this, just go ahead and sign up for it, because again, I wasn't even a part of this last year, and now they just gave that to me, which is kind of cool, but also kind of scary. And it's really, really amazing to work with so many people who have the same passions as you. And it's really time intensive. At times you do want to break your head open, but it's all worth it, because we meet weekly, and it's like 6 months in like commitment. But again, it's just worth it to see it all happen. And so many people, you're spreading your passions to them, and it just gives you a really big platform. And if you're scared about just being thrown into this and not knowing how to set up a whole conference by yourself, there are adult advisors. So, there's people there who know what they're doing. You'll be fine. But that's just a quick overview I have for you guys. And I don't want to hold you back because you've already been here for an hour. But I can also give you an interest sheet to put up your email and other information if you want to sign up for next year. And we're expecting around 500 people this year. So get excited. But if you have any questions about that, you can just let me know right now, or I can give my email to Jack and you can send me any questions. So yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming out and taking the time to speak.